Hey guys, let's get started. We are going to make a slip knot. This is going to be a video on casting on, and we're going to use a long tail. So we need a slip knot, and we don't want to put a slip knot down here. We want to put a slip knot further down the tail. So what we're going to do is we're going to make the letter P. The letter P. So we're going to make the letter P. Then we're going to take this and flip it over and pull the string in the middle. Pull up. And there you have a slip knot. Then we're going to take the slip knot and pull on one side or pull on the other side to make it tighten up. And we're going to put that slip knot on our needle. It doesn't tighten up one way, grab the other side and that will tighten it up. And you don't want it so tight that you can't scooch it. You want to be able to scooch it, but you don't want it too loose where it would fall off. So just tight enough, just snug. And then we have the yarn that goes back to our ball, and we have the thread that is the tail. So what we're going to do is called a long tail cast on. So the easiest way for me to show you that is if you take your hand and you grab both threads. Then you have these two fingers free, and you're going to go in between the yarn. So you pull the yarn around. Oop, don't let that one slide off. Hold on to this stitch with your finger. Put your finger and your thumb between the threads. And then you can kind of pull back on it like a slingshot. So it kind of looks like a slingshot. Now we're going to put our first stitch on our needle. Well, this is our first stitch, but we're going to cast on our first stitch. So you want to go under the loop that's on your thumb. Go under. Then we're going to wrap around this thread that's on my finger. And then we're going to go back through the hole on my thumb. And now I have two stitches, but I need to take my thumb out in order to complete it. So I take my thumb out of the situation. I pull on the strings with my left hand, and it's still loopy, so I want to put my thumb back in and pull on that string, and that tightens it. By putting some tension back on this side, it tightens that. So let's do it again. So we have our string that goes to the ball. We have our string that is our tail, and we're going to grab with that hand and put our finger and our thumb in the middle, stretch it out and put some tension on both sides, and then bring it back like a slingshot. Then you're going to go under, over, back through the hole. Now you have your next stitch. Hold it with your finger. Drop your thumb out. Pull and put your thumb back in and put some tension on this string, and that tightens it all up. So this finger always stays in, the thumb comes in and out. So let's do it one more time. Grab both yarns, pull them apart and put your finger and your thumb through. Pull back like a slingshot. Go under, over, back through. Put your finger on it to hold it on your needle. Drop out your thumb. Pull, Put your thumb back in and pull. Pull on your thumb, and that tightens everything. And you're going to get a little row of what looks like knots. A little row of knots will start showing up on the bottom of the needle, and that's what you want. So we're going to cast on 15 stitches. So I have 4, so I'm going to count and go through the rest. So 4. I'm going to go a little faster. 5. 6. 7. A little faster. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Now, as you notice, as I'm putting these on, that little row of knots on the bottom of the needle, it wants to kind of curve around the needle. So you want to kind of line it all back up so that all those knots are on the bottom of the needle that's facing the table. If it's looking like that, it's going to be hard to knit with. So we want to get all of the little knots lined up and facing the table. So that's a long tail cast on. You still have a tail. When we start our first row, which we're going to do here in a minute, when we start our first row, you don't want to start knitting with this tail because you're going to run out of yarn. So you want to start knitting with the yarn that goes back to the ball. The next video you're going to see is knitting. So we'll continue on from this cast on, and then we're going to learn how to do a basic knit stitch. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below the video, and thanks for watching. Catch the next videos.